I can actually fit my phone vertically like this. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Isabelle here, and today's video is going to be all about this little cutie, which is the Fendi Nano Peekaboo bag or bag charm, however you decide to use it. I personally have been using this as a mini bag on a day that I don't need to carry much with me. I took it to a holiday really recently and I absolutely loved it and found it actually more functional and practical than I thought. And this has become my go-to mini bag when I'm going to the movies or wherever. I just don't need to carry much with me. So seeming that I've gotten so much use out of this one lately, I just had this urge to do a whole dedicated first impression / review video. I hope you find this helpful if you're considering one of these nano bags. You just love how cute they are, but you just can't wrap your head around, buying something so small, and you just really have your doubts about how practical or functional these little bags are. I have a feeling after watching this video, you might be leaning more towards maybe buying this one, because I'm going to be sharing a few things about this bag that I never thought of before starting to use this bag in terms of how practical it is. So let me know what you guys think after watching this video. So let me go through everything that I really love about this bag. First of all, it's just so stinking cute. It's just adorable. It comes in a few different colors and finishes. This particular one is in the Nepal leather, which is so soft and luxurious to the touch. It's actually a very nice leather. It also comes in a few different canvas patterns that are really fun as well. Let me just show you how nicely this bag is made. The stitching is just immaculate. The glazing is really nice. And considering it is a tiny little SLG bag, it's actually really nicely made. I also love the little top handle because this one's actually more useful than you think to just grab it quickly. And the hardware is just so beautiful as well. If you have a look at the turn lock, it's gold and it's very shiny and well polished. You also have a belt hook, so you can actually use this as a bag charm or attach it onto your belt loops on your pants or skirt. And this chain is actually really shiny. So it almost looks like a little necklace when you're wearing this bag. This chain is just so sparkly, and it is also adjustable, so you can make it really short to make it a short crossbody to have the bag sit on your chest if you want the security of having your bag really close to you, or you can make it long and make it a normal crossbody length. And this chain is also detachable, so if you want to use this as a bag charm or have it hooked on your pants, then you can do that without having this chain attached. The other thing that I love about this bag is that you can actually open up the sides and make it a little wider, so you can fit that little more into it. I mean, you can't really fit that much in it, but it still, fits all your essentials except your phone. But what I've noticed, and this was a massive game changer for me, what I have realized when I was on my little trip in Hunter Valley recently is, if I'm really desperate, I can actually fit my phone vertically like this. I mean, obviously this bag is way too small for me to carry it around like this all day, so I would definitely not do that. And when we get micro bags, we get it with the knowledge that we're gonna have to hold our phone. But because this is an open top design, as long as you leave the turn lock open, you have the option of being completely hands-free for little periods of time. Whereas if you go with a lot of micro bag options out there, like your classic Chanel flap design ones, or even the Fendi baguette micro bags or nano bags, because of the flap, you don't really have this option. So when I noticed this when I was traveling, I just thought, you know what? I completely have to make a video on it and let you guys know that this is probably going to be as practical a micro bag is ever going to be. So let me just show you quickly how much you can actually fit in this bag, because that would be the $1,000,000 question when we're talking about something so little. So you can definitely fit a lipstick. I always have to carry around a hand cream with me, or you can have a hand sanitizer. I can also fit my car key. and there's actually a little slip pocket for you to put a credit card or your ID. Everything's on my phone these days on Apple Pay, and also my ID is on a government app as well, so I don't actually need to carry any cards with me these days if I'm just heading out the door really quickly for a quick errand, or if I'm traveling and I don't want to carry around a lot with me. The other thing that I really like about this bag is you can actually close it. So if you want everything to stay really securely in your bag, then you can actually close it up, and I mean, nothing's gonna fall out of this bag. So although it's not a complete zip top or a flap closure, it still has really good security, but with the added bonus option of leaving it open and put your phone in it. And I have to say, this particular color is so versatile. It is that perfect neutral color that goes with so many colors, and that's really important when you're traveling or you just want a bag that you don't have to think about when you want to wear it. So every single outfit that I took on my holiday looked amazing with this color. This is the perfect blush nude color. The other thing that makes this bag a really nice travel bag is, guys, you know when you are traveling and you go to like a public bathroom or bathroom at McDonald's or something when you're on a road trip, sometimes those bathrooms are not always the best equipped in terms of a little hook on the door in the cubicle for your bag. So sometimes you just have to awkwardly hold your bag when you're doing your business, or you just need to, you know, put some tissues and put your bag on the floor. I would never do that because I'm a bit of a germaphobe. But anyway, what I noticed on my trip recently is that with this micro nano bag, I can actually make it shorter and have it on my chest like this, and it was close enough to my body that I could just use the bathroom, not having to rely on a bag hook to, you know, keep my bag in the cubicle in the bathroom. And because it's so small, it really didn't get in the way of me doing anything. So that was really handy to be able to do this. Also, if it starts raining or anything like that, then it is so small, it's easy enough to cover it so you don't end up damaging the leather on the bag. And I do understand that this whole micro bag is a bit of a trend and it's probably not gonna be popular forever. But the good thing about this type of micro bag with a little clip at the back is that when the micro bag trend is over and you don't feel like using this as a tiny little bag, you can always use it as a very pretty and functional bag charm and just hook it onto your larger daily bags and have like your car key or some coins or whatever you want easy access to, and use this bag charm as a cute little external pouch for any of your bags. So I am so happy that I actually grabbed this bag when I did, and the price point is a little crazy for something so small. So this one, I think I paid 1,300 Australian dollars for, but you do actually get that look of a designer bag for much lower price than a full-sized bag. So if you just want something fun, this is such a nice way to have the design in your collection without paying the bag price. For example, I do absolutely love the Fendi Peekaboo bags, and I have contemplated getting a proper bag in the Fendi Peekaboo line, but I talked about this recently on a recent video. I just find these Peekaboo bags really expensive. The full bag sizes are something like 7,000 Australian dollars, and I just know that I can get a lot of other bags for that price point that are maybe better suited to my lifestyle. But because I just love the Fendi Peekaboo design, I just think that this has completely scratched the itch for me to have a Peekaboo bag in my collection. And mind you, a very functional one that I've just been loving and using so much. The cost per wear for this bag for me is already really low. Of course, there are some cons to this bag as well. I mean, starting from the price, yes, it is all relative. So if you just look at the price tag on this bag without comparing it to other things, $1,300 is still a lot of money for something so tiny. But as far as designer micro bag prices go, this is actually quite reasonable. I mean, the Chanel ones that are similar sized now retail for anywhere between 2.5 to 3.5 Australian dollars. And I know Chanel does retain its resale value a lot better, but I don't really intend on selling this one. I don't think so anyway. I just love it so much. So if you could call the price of this bag a bit of a con, I do agree that it is a bit pricey for something so tiny. Another obvious con is that it is so tiny, you can't really comfortably fit your phone in, and you really can't carry too much in it. but that is a given for any micro bag on the market. That is the whole point. And I guess if I wanted to be really picky, the closure is not completely secure. Yes, it is a pretty decent closure and it keeps all my contents in the bag quite securely with the turn lock closure, but I guess it's not as secure as like a zip top or a flap closure. So I guess that could be a little bit of a con for those of you who might just love a full zip closure or flap closure bags in general. So what do you guys think about this tiny little bag? Do you think it is something that you would consider, or do you think it's completely silly? Which I would completely understand if you think this is really, really silly. Anyway, do share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a little discussion on how ridiculous this is or how much you love it if you're like me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!